Hey everyone, Pupsker here. Today in Duet Night Abyss, we're going to quickly take a look at every melee weapon in the game. Now, there's not too many, and the only super unique thing about them is they'll all have different stats naturally, as well as a unique weapon skill. So let's just go over them one by one. This is the Vernal Jade Halbert. Attack speed increased 25%, deals 45% increased damage to targets afflicted with bonus effects. So if they've triggered, like, have a status on them, I think that's technically what counts. And for all of these sort of weapons, you have a type of attack. This one is Spike Attack, triggering bonus effect Spike. Spike damage dealt to the target's HP multiplied by 1.5. So you have essentially like a chance to proc more damage, and then you have crit chance, and then your trigger probability is the chance of that. And I think your spike chance, your spike attack is like, that's just your attack, right? But then you have your 42% chance to trigger spike, which is 1.5 damage multiplier, right? So that's kind of how that works there. And we'll just look at weapons one by one. Free to play. Playing through just the main story. I haven't side farmed weapons yet, just story and maybe a side quest here or there. I've obtained up to 5 melee weapons and I think 2 ranged weapons so far, in case anyone was curious. Next weapon is Iron Forger. Oh, looks pretty cool. Crit chance plus 50%. When dealing damage with this weapon, triggers bonus effect. There is a 2.1% chance to increase combo level to maximum. Oh, so you might all of a sudden get max damage combo increase. High attack, crit chance is not bad, really high crit damage, so definitely want to build this as a crit weapon. And yeah, that's about all there is to it. Slash attack. When triggering slash damage dealt to the target's shield is multiplied by 2, whereas spike was damage dealt to the target's HP is multiplied by 1.5. So it is technically very specific there. Next weapon we have right here is Exiled Fangs. I think I got this with Outsider. They're like his weapons, and they look pretty cool, right? Here we have attack speed increase 25%. When dealing damage with this weapon, triggers bonus effect. If the user's HP percent is below 25%, there's a chance, 45% chance to restore 1.5% of the max HP. Okay, that weapon skill doesn't seem as good. Slash attack on that one. Decent stats, but I don't have any demon wedges on it. I barely even farmed up any demon wedges, right? But hey, if we want to give it a little stat boost, there we go. It's always a good idea to try to remember to demon wedge your equipment, because then you'll get more damage, right? Look at that. And then you can upgrade things quickly. Get little damage boosts there. Ah, good stuff, good stuff. Either way, that's the Exiled Fang. Next you have is the Blade Amberglow. Ooh, that one looks cool. Character attack plus 60%, just like a really good weapon skill overall, IMO, and the stats on this are pretty decent overall with my demon wedges on it as well. So yeah, pretty good weapon overall. I like it. Nothing super unique about it though, it's just slash attack and it has a good strong boost. Now this is a really cool weapon, skill damage plus 24%. As of right now, if I feel like nuking everyone with Rebecca and using skills, this scythe is the way to go, the Wanewraith. And I'm actually very jazzed that I just got it. Like, I legitimately just got it in the game, so I've barely even had a chance to look at it. I think my last sequence I got it on. So, hey, good crit chance, good crit damage, generally low slash attack stats, though. That's probably why crit's so high. Really low overall, like, damage number there. Especially if you look at everything else. These base stats are like 50, right? So, yeah. Next up we have is Viridis Reefs. Oh, that looks really cool because it's like a chain whip sword. Trigger probability plus 75% chance. Charged attacks with this weapon grant 44% attack speed for 6 seconds. Effect is removed when switching weapons. Oh, that's pretty cool. Crit chance is really high on this one with the crit damage. Well, 26% with 235% is really nice, it seems. And it just has spike attack 17. Spike is HP, so it's lower damage but higher crit. Probably stronger overall damage than this, but this has a little bit more spike attack. Slash attack. Yeah, okay. Hey, another whip sword. This is the Tether Lash, and it has smash attack, actually. Skill duration plus 18%. Oh, cool, so you can do skill effect and then damage or skill duration. Not bad. Overall, the crit chance is lower than some others, but the crit damage is a little higher. Man, not bad, not bad. Smash attack, reduction to the target's stance is multiplied by 2. So this is good at stance breaking enemies. Okay, so then you can do the finishers where you like stab the boss in the heart better. Okay, not bad. Either way, that's pretty cool. That right there is the, where was it? Tether Lash? Tether Lash. And then I think this is the last whip sword. This is a very similar design to this. Okay, I don't know. The same color scheme is kind of throwing me off, like blues and purples. Either way, it looks very similar, but it looks really cool. Max HP 50%. Oh, this is a tank weapon. When this weapon triggers a bonus effect on hit, grants 8.6% max HP for 10 seconds, up to 10 stacks. What? You can trigger 136% max HP with this weapon in theory. That's actually insane. Okay, so yeah, no, this weapon seems really freaking good for HP characters. Holy. Here you have the Punitive Inferno. I think this is Hellfire's weapon. Max HP 50%. When a pyro character takes damage, grants 15% skill duration for 8 seconds, and that's up to 3 stacks, which is 45% skill duration. Okay, some of these weapons are getting pretty wild now. These seem to be a little bit better. You have good crit chance, good crit damage, good smash attack. It's still lower overall, but yeah, not bad, not bad. It's probably because, like, since the weapon's skills are so good, the stats for the weapon have to be a little lower. Yeah, no, I'm loving that. Okay. This here is Psyche's weapon, Elpides Abound. Let's see. Resolve 5% after an animo character uses their ultimate skill, grants 1000 Wind's Blessing, increase resolve 8%, and attack speed 15% for 15 seconds. Each instant of skill damage or ranged weapon damage extends duration by 2 seconds. Oh, that actually seems pretty good. The crit chance on it really good with 250% damage. Holy. Slash attack. Low trigger probability though for sure on a lot of these. But that's okay. Not bad. I really like that one. This is Siren's Kiss. Kind of like a blue liquid weapon. Probably Rebecca's Spear, to be fair. Maybe. Skill range 30%. When performing normal attacks with this weapons, grants 3.6 attack speed for 15 seconds. 12 stacks up to. Nice. Effect is removed when switching weapons. Yeah, these weapons are pretty cool, actually. Next up is Ingenious Tactics, and I guess like the stats overall are good enough, but they're just like mid-range everywhere. Good boost though. Ingenious Tactics, not bad. Sword slash, low crit, but bigger trigger probability. Defense weapon. When dealing damage with this weapon, triggers bonus effects. 25% chance to decrease target shield by 350% of this user's defense. So if you have a defense built character, you'd want to throw that weapon on for sure. This one is now Shackle of Lone Wolf. Trigger probability 75% chance. When a Hydro character triggers a bonus effect with this weapon, other allies gain a 33% attack for 6 seconds. Oh, this is a trigger weapon with Hydro. Really high trigger chance, so make sure you just use a Hydro character with this, like Rebecca, and you'll be good to go. Yeah, it looks really cool. I like that weapon for sure. Okay. Sacred Favor. Oh, it's a katana. Oh, crap. I didn't realize how many katanas they might have. Looks like they have a large array of katanas. Either way, Sacred Favor. Character attack 50%. Charged attacks with this weapon grants 75% crit damage for 6 seconds. Effects removed when switching. Okay, so this is a good, strong crit weapon. 250% crit damage, 20% crit chance, and you get a lot of character attacks. So this is just a strong weapon for sure. Like strong boosting character damage weapon. Okay, very much not bad, not bad. Here we have weapon skills, skill range 36%. Okay, so just straight up skill range katana, lower stats a bit, good damage overall, but smash. Okay, it looks cool though, I like the katana. Now this one, this is a more normalized looking katana, the Momiji Itteki. Okay, Wither Shade, Sacred Favor, and then Momiji Itteki. I'll probably mess up the names. Holy shit! Just realized the crit damage on that. 365%. So this is a crit damage weapon. Oh, maybe it's because it has the crit damage plus 62.5%. When dealing damage with this weapon, increases damage dealt by 9% with an additional 9% increase per combo level. Okay, this thing actually seems like it'll be insane damage. Holy shit. No, that seems really cool. Okay. Now we are back to dual blades. Hey, dual daggers maybe. Fathomless Shark Gate. Increased skill range 36%. Good overall stats, decent enough crit damage. Not bad, not bad. Okay, okay. Actually, I think maybe all of the stats on these ones are just increased because of my character and stuff. Maybe not. No, it's because they're all leveled up. That's why the slash attack's much higher. Okay. So remember, everything we're looking at here is like level 1. And then everything here is leveled up with like stuff on it. So that's why the attack stats are so much higher. So don't worry about base stats too much, just build whatever you truly like. And then, anyways, Fathomless Shark Gaze seems decent enough too with good crit damage, so not bad. Orient Your. Crit damage 62.5% increase. Sliding attacks with this weapon gain 75% crit chance. Oh shit! Look at the base stats there too. And the crit damage will be really high. I feel like this does take into account that 62.5% because it's such an odd number with 0.38% at the end. But I could totally be wrong. Either way, heck yeah, dude. I can't wait to build some of these weapons. Remember, everything is farmable for free, so keep that in mind. Sub, like, and use Epic Games creator code Pupsker if you want to support the channel. This one is skill duration 18%. Okay, not too shabby. I really like the look of this sword. It's not a katana, but it's similar to a katana. Maybe a sheathless katana. Either way, it looks really cool. Yep. So that's just skill duration with decent stats. It's a great sword technically. Yeah. And I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, great sword. This is a regular sword. Wandering Rose from the Pyro Thirst. Oh shit, it's just Pyro Thirst. Okay. Now, the Wandering Rose attacks speed increased 25%. When performing a charged attack with this weapon, 28% chance to reduce resonance support cooldown by 3 seconds. Okay, decent enough stats, attack speed, trigger probability. Yeah, not bad as a sword overall. Gives me near Automata vibes because the black and white and the flower. Either way, very pretty. Last weapon is Remnant Reminiscence. This is, this style of sword as well, just sword. Attack range 1. Oh, so 1 bonus attack range. Hell yeah, that actually sounds really nice in a game like this. Especially if we could get 2 or 3 attack range via demon wedges later. Whew, I need to farm demon wedges. Landing a crit with this weapon has 33% chance to restore 3 sanity, and it can trigger once every 5 seconds. 0.5 seconds, sorry. Either way, those are all of the weapons as of right now in Duet Night Abyss. So, everyone, let me know which one your favorites would be out of all of these. I still really love Punitive Inferno. Just visually, I really like scythes. Can't wait to try out and get a ton of weapons. So, yeah, let me know what you think, everybody. And as always, sub, like, and use Epic Games creator code Pupsker to support the channel. We're going to be grinding out and playing a lot of random Duet Night Abyss, videos, streams, and whatever we can whenever we have time. So, thank you all so much for joining. And I will see you next time. Cheers.